Alright, so this is the darkest shade of the Youthforia foundation on my face, and it looks very, very black. Like, I feel like the darkest of black people would get accused of cultural appropriation. The darkest of blacks would get called out for cultural appropriation. I don't think 𝗬𝗶𝗿𝗀𝗲 from us could even, like, match this shade.
Imagine being for the cause and then ending up canceling yourself as being part of the cause. Welcome to the channel. It's Ndagire here. Thanks for coming. Today's video is a little bit tricky and I don't know which side I kind of actually fall on, because I feel we are the same people as Africans or black people as a whole that are letting these things happen to us. So what happened is there's this company, Youthforia, that is owned by an Asian woman.
Hi, I'm 𝗬𝗂𝗀𝗰𝗂𝗃. I'm the founder of Youthforia, and we create makeup you can sleep in. The ultimate confidence booster.
And she was not inclusive, so she wanted to add a black shade of black or dark-skinned people or dark-skinned women. The foundation that this company made is a black paint. It's not even funny, but it's literally a black hole.
Which side of my face is the black face paint or the Youthforia foundation? You can't tell. You know why? Tar in a bottle. This is jet black face paint, and this is the darkest shade of the Youthforia Date Night foundation. This is black face paint. This is the darkest shade of the Youthforia foundation. I'm gonna apply some of the foundation on this side of my face so you guys can see. Let's just go ahead and try to blend this out, you guys. Enough. Who is that color? I'm gonna wipe this off and let me put the paint all over my face. I'm literally just going in with the face paint. We're gonna do some painting and let me just go ahead and blend it out with the brush. This is the darkest shade of the Youthforia foundation. This is black face paint. We're gonna do a big blend of this, you guys. When we say that we want you guys to make shades for us, we don't mean to go to the lab and ask for minstrel show black. What we mean is to take the browns that you have made, create undertones, and do what you need to do in the lab so it's a darker shade of brown. In addition to that, when we go to the actual website and we look at the swatch, not only is the swatch online literally jet black, there's literally only 4 or 5 shades for people that actually have dark complexions. Not really for black people, for being honest. Not only in 2024 is this so disgusting and disrespectful, but this needs to be pulled off the shelf.
I know this is gonna sound crazy. I am from Uganda, but guys, me to find a makeup foundation that is my skin tone in Uganda is a nightmare. I can go in town and see like 20 of light shades, and then looking for my shade in my tone, I have to struggle. And actually, the most craziest part is my foundation is the most expensive. So imagine for those that are even more darker than I am, because I consider myself dark, but there are those that are also darker. It's crazy. This company made a dark shade because it wanted to be inclusive. It wanted to add a dark-skinned shade for black women because it's been doing shades that are mostly for Asians or white people. The foundation that this company made, literally a black hole. And then we have another Asian influencer that wanted to fight for the black people, I guess, and he called us the blacks.
The blacks of the internet are currently very mad. The blacks of the internet are currently very mad because Youthforia released their newest, darkest shade of their new foundation, and it's apparently jet black. So I thought we should put this on my face just to see what the hype or non-hype is about. Now, I personally don't wear makeup, but I love like online beauty scandals. So I had to grab this foundation. This is Youthforia's Date Night foundation. It retails for about $48, which is kind of a lot, to be honest. It says to apply with a foundation brush, and I obviously don't wear makeup, so I literally went and like bought 2 different foundation brushes to like show you guys what this foundation looks like. Am I a makeup artist? I feel like this is going on pretty well with the brush and like with my hands. Okay, so I'm obviously not like blending it out as well. The darkest of blacks would get called out for cultural appropriation. I don't think 𝗬𝗶𝗿𝗀𝗃𝗃 from us could even like match this shade.
Okay, so I'm absolutely sick and tired of other races using black people for rage bait and viewership. I do not care if TikTok does not push this out because they proceed to push out this nonsense, which is blackface because it is demonstration. But he proceeds to put the black paint, because it's not even foundation, the black paint on his face. Make it make sense. And he proceeds to say the darkest of blacks, with the hard S, of blacks, okay, will be called out for cultural appropriation. You know what? I think I had enough. You know, usually I know, don't feed into it. I don't care. Like, this is ridiculous. How much rent do you need? Do you need a spot? Like, is money this tight that you need to be doing this for viewership? Like, and even if you fight me and try and say, oh, he's doing this for educational purposes. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's simply doing it for viewership, especially how he ends the video. Even Lupita from Us can't even match this shade. This is still racism. Like, what are you doing? And the thing is, you're a minority. It's like, what do you... Ugh.
Imagine seeing a group of people that are not your skin tone saying this thing is too dark for us. It has no warmth. It has no undertones. It's just a black hole. And you being a good Samaritan, light-skinned Asian person to put a black shade on your face. Why would you do that?
I'm so sick of people just like begging influencers to like apologize for things that like don't need an apology. If somebody did do something wrong to you, you can like let them know. But why would you want someone to apologize if they don't like sincerely mean it in their heart? If someone doesn't apologize for something and like you force it out of them, that's not a genuine apology. Because if somebody's not truly sorry, they're going to make the same mistakes again. It's so wild when people are like, oh, like this person only apologized because I got upset at them. I'm like, well, yeah, that's how it works usually.
This is not your shade. It's not like it was a white shade and you wanted to test it on your skin to see if it fits your white skin. No, this is a black shade that was made for black people. Actually, it's a black paint that was made for black people, and then you put it on your face when you know people are so pissed when they see a white person putting a black face on. And he felt so comfortable to post that video. That's where I'm like, no, you can't make this up. Like sometimes we are the ones that look for the problems that we don't even have to be in. And I feel he was using this as a race bait, as some people call it, like wanting to talk about something just to get attention for it. And it's not helping him. It's really not helping him. Also, the company that made this foundation allegedly said they tested on a dark skin, but clearly they did not, and it's also getting cancelled. But then going back to us as African people, it's so crazy that, like I said, I live in a country that is dominated by dark-skinned people with different dark skin shade tones or whatever it is. But then I said it's so hard for me to get a shade that is my skin tone. And what does that show? It really shows that we only like to consume things from other people and not promote or actually do things that are good for us as a people. I don't even know who owns true brands of black women or black people, because when it comes to hair, it's coming from Indians' heads. Women cut off their heads to give it to us black women to put on our heads. When it comes to makeup, you see it's a lot of these Asian companies that are making these products. There was also an incident of some spray company, Ebony, that they were mistreating their only black person they had in the company, and people then started to know that, oh, it's owned by Asian people, it's owned by Koreans. I'm like, why are we letting these other groups of people be the ones that produce things that are for us to use? When it comes to the products that are for bleaching, these products got from Asian companies, Asian people, owned by Asian people. When it comes to straightening our hair, it's companies that are owned by white people or Asian people or other groups of people. Like we are seeing and we actually consume a lot of things from other people and then complain when they don't do things that look like us. Why would we have the entitlement of expecting other groups of people to do things that are for us? The same way I see people complain about Hollywood, that it's very discriminative towards black people. It shows us in a bad light. I mean, what do we expect from a group of people that have always put you under them? What do we expect from a group of people that see us as nothing? Why would we expect our oppressors to now praise us and do things that make us feel strong? What, to take them down? I don't think that is what they would even think of. They don't want to be like you. They do not want to look like you. They do not care about anything that concerns you. But when it comes to them getting money or profiting off of the things that you consume, they are right on your doorstep. They are in your faces, and we let it happen. So I think we should complain less and focus on promoting things that are for us so we can grow. But until then, I think we should stop complaining. I think we should also take a step back and realize that the more we consume from other groups of people, the more we are going to get disrespected. Just like this Asian man who felt the need that it was okay to do a blackface. Like, it was even fighting for us. Like, was it even necessary? Was it necessary? It's really unfortunate, like I said, that even in African countries, a continent of dark people does not have foundations, does not have things like makeup for dark skin. Make it make sense. That's so wild. That's really wild. But yeah, guys, that is it for me in the video. Let me know what you think about this. As usual, I could go on and on and on, but I would like to know your opinions on this. Are we the problem? Are these people the problem? What is the problem? Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.